On a street where buildings have been vacated and some business owners are worried about getting more customers through the door, one person is taking a leap of faith to fill one of those empty spaces with something more glamorous.
I didn't really know how people would take a fashion designer in Glade Spring.
When we think of high fashion, we probably don't think about Glade Spring, Virginia. However, fashion designer Steve Curd is breaking that mold to bring something new to downtown Glade.
When my husband got an opportunity to come back to Emory and Henry, we came to visit Virginia and I fell in love with it. So kind of came here not knowing that fashion was in a dire need, kind of thinking that I was maybe going to do an upholstery business, but something to still kind of be creative. I had no idea that it would lead me to where I am.
From designing in Chicago and showing in New York Fashion Week to opening a storefront in Virginia, Steve Curd still stays true to who inspired him to pick up a needle and a thread in the first place.
This is my grandmother's sewing machine. I remember being a young kid and her teaching me how to sew a straight line. Lavelle is my grandmother. My grandmother's Eva Lavelle, and she's the reason why I became a designer in the first place. I learned from such a young age from her, so this label was the first time in my career that I've been able to give back to her for what she's been able to give to me.
Despite the storefront still being under construction, Steve's clientele and support keeps growing.
Doors have opened up in small Glade Spring, Virginia, Bristol, and it's definitely where we need to be.
Lavelle opens its doors to the public at the beginning of April. Abby Hathorn, EHC TV.